Okay, and we're back for the third time today. So, we did the Evo XE draft, we got to 4K trophies, and now it's time for the Double Evo tournament. So this is actually very important. I really want to get to 15 wins here. And since this is a guide, I'm going to try and show you guys how to get to 15 wins with the most no-skill deck known to man. So, we're gonna need to really just... I don't know how to describe it. We're gonna be annoying as possible. So let's put in all of the classically annoying cards. We need Prince. You've got an Evolved Mega Knight. Evolved Mega Knight is great at skill checking people. People just don't know how to handle a Mega Knight, so they really can't handle an Evolved Mega Knight. That's also good for skill checking people. I've got Bait here, Prince. What else do I need? I kind of want to reset in case they've got Infernos, so I'll use Snowball. Could have used Zap, but since we don't have an Evo slot, because both of the Evos are taken, I don't want to use Evo Zap. I only have one more card to put in. I've got triple anti-air, I've got double anti-ground. What do I want? What should I? Maybe I should put in another win condition, like Skelly Barrel. Something nice and spammy that I can annoy people with. Basically, the best way to play the game, if you're trying to no-skill somebody, is just be as annoying as possible. I also put on Duchess. Duchess is the no-skill friendly tower troop, so we're using no-skill, 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 and Duchess, which is also no-skill. So yeah, my goal for today is to hit 5 wins. That's generally how I like to do these. You need to get to 15 wins, but it's kind of unhealthy to just sit there and play for 15 games in a row. So I usually try to play for only 5 wins per day, and then 5 wins on the next day, 5 wins on the next day. He's got a Witch, which is going to get absolutely stomped by my Mega Knight. I decided to Skelly Barrel opposite lane, so I'm not leaking Elixir. I'll Dark Gob, but I want to make sure that I have enough Elixir to Mega Knight on this Witch plus Knight. I'm going to bop it. Bop it. Snowball the Hog. The Snowball will keep the Hog off my tower for a little bit longer. Not the worst in the world. He has to play something on my Dark Goblin. I'm going to wait for him to play something on my Dark Goblin. Afterwards, I'm going to play my Gang Bats the River instantly. Oh, he's saving up for a Mega Knight, I think. Or maybe he just gave up. Yeah, he's saving up for a Mega Knight. So Mega Knight, it's tanky, doesn't hit hard. What's good against a Mega Knight? My Prince. Prince will destroy a Mega Knight. It won't destroy it in a 1v1, but the tower will be helping out. That's Gang. Hover the Skelly Barrel. If he tries to use a spell, then I'm going to instantly Skelly Barrel opposite lane to try and punish him for that. Duchess is bad when her ammo is out, so I want to be spamming as much as possible in single time when her ammo isn't going to run out so often. So yeah, this is looking very nice. I've taken half of one tower, half of his king tower, and his an entire tower, so I'm sure you're not used to seeing me up this much in just the beginning, but that is how no skill works. You just play and it works. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I'm not gonna let you touch my Dark Goblin. That Tombstone might get to be annoying. Or maybe it'll help my Mega Knight jump on the tower. I'm gonna arrows these Skellies so that my Mega Knight stays alive longer. And then I'm hoping... Oh, yeah, my Dark Gob full killed that Witch, so, yeah. Not only did I take his second tower, he also got no counter push out of that. I don't even really care to think about what he could possibly play right now. I'm just going to play whatever I feel like and watch it work. He did play a... Okay, that certainly is a play. Not a good one. So now I can just slap a Mega Knight on it and it'll work. Oh, it doesn't even get a hit. I was expecting that to get a hit because my Duchess was out of ammo, but yeah, everything in this deck is just overpowered. And now it's very game over for him. Look at that. Yeah. So, actually, if these games go by fast, I might play 10 today. I don't know. I just kind of feel like playing Clash Royale. So, we're getting trade tokens. Trade tokens, I'll explain them later, because I just want to keep playing. But, they're going to be useful. Kind of useful. You can trade with your clan, like, give them cards in return, they give you cards. So you give them cards that you don't really care for, and they give you cards that you want. So, it's useful. I'm going to Gob Gang, and then immediately... no, I'm just going to Gob Gang. I want to save my Prince for his Gob Giant because Prince hits like a truck. It looks like this guy is playing Sparky. Sparky's the only deck that really plays Valk minions Gob Giant. I mean, there are really no decks that play Valk Minions Gob Giant, but at least Gob Giant Minions is closest to Sparky. I'm gonna barrel to protect my Prince here. It doesn't really matter how much damage the barrel takes, because it's just about always going to connect to the tower. Oh, he's playing a mid-ladder deck, so that means that I'm going to curb stomp him again. I'm going to wait for the Witch to cross, and I'm going to slap a Mega Knight on it. If he's smart, he'll pressure this lane after a Mega Knight, but he's not, so he won't, so he's going to die. I'll wait for the Skellies to spawn again. Bop. And they'll gang behind. That sucks. I wish I had my Zap. The reason why I chose Snowball over Zap is because even if they have Inferno Tower, I know that even if they have Inferno Tower, I will be able to use my Bats to distract an Inferno Tower. If they play Inferno Tower on, like, this tile, I can Bats right here, and that'll distract the Inferno Tower from my Mega Knight. So they have to be very good to do that, to just stop that from happening, and I know that they're not going to be good enough to do that, so I'm just going to... So I figured that it was an okay play. I might actually swap out Evo Bats for Evo Zap later on, if I'm facing good Inferno Tower players, but I mean, what are the odds of that? He zapped it. That was a good zap by him because it killed my Bats for two for two, and on top of killing my Bats 2 for 2, it also got him it also got the Prince to not charge on his Valkyrie. I'll Skelly Barrel opposite here. He spent a -1 trade on my Dart Gob, and then I can slap another Mega Knight on his Witch. It does get 1 damage. I mean, not 1 damage, but 1 tower tick because of the Duchess running out of ammo. Oh, that sucks. Okay. I'm gonna arrows this Firecracker. Mega Knight actually might push the Valk to the tower, which is kind of insane. Okay, never mind. He responded to it, so that's fine. I'm gonna barrel opposite again. I'm just trying to split up his attention because this isn't the easiest matchup in the world since he has Inferno Tower for my stuff. I'm gonna set up a big push now. No, I won't, because he's got a Firecracker coming down the lane. I'm gonna Prince here. Whoa. Okay. I'm gonna Prince to activate my King Tower off the Firecracker. I'm gonna wait a little bit so I can get Elixir for my Bats, Mega Knight, and then immediately Bats for his Inferno Tower. He's gonna want an Inferno Tower, but he can't because the Bats are distracting, and now it's game over for him. He's zapped in time, but the Inferno Tower's already dead. That one Witch Skelly is really gonna save him. Okay. Dark Gob's on tower. That's really good for me. Dark Gob hits like a truck. I'm gonna arrows this because it hits the Witch and the Firecracker, and Duchess will practically solo those minions because it's Duchess. It's good at soloing things. I'm gonna Mega Knight and then just barrel immediately. I'm gonna Bats the middle again because I'm expecting him to not learn from his previous mistakes. There it is. He proceeded to not learn from his previous mistakes. He's zapped my barrel, but it's over for him anyway. He zapped my Bats to get his Inferno Tower on my Mega Knight, but it targeted the barrel Skellies instead. That's why I have Bait combination with Mega Knight, because it can distract things from the Mega Knight. Mega Knight distracts from the Bait distracts from the Mega Knight. 2-0. Let's see. Let's see what's next. So, we're playing Evos now. I haven't explained how to play Evos yet, but generally what you want to do is you want to play them as soon as you can, so you can get them quickly. Okay, so this guy's got E-Golem, which frankly, insane, and he's also got Mega Knight. So he has a deck that has no synergy and a crazy card. So this is going to be a very interesting game. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to Prince here. I don't have much to kill his Wizard, which I'm not a fan of. I'm actually going to Skelly Barrel to tank for his Wizard. That should tank 2 hits and then knock it back and then tank a little bit longer. It might actually full kill. It doesn't full kill, but it's good enough for me. The Duchess should full kill the Wizard after it crosses because it hits really fast. Yeah, if that was a Princess Tower, it would have gotten 1 hit on my tower, but Duchess is Duchess is Duchess is Duchess. Okay, that's Bandit. Bandit is the new card. You can expect the new card to be overpowered, except, of course, he just slapped it right into a Mega Knight. So I'm going to gang opposite lane here because I'm expecting him to defend with stuff, and then he won't have Elixir to defend my gang. And gang should actually take like almost half of his tower if he ignores it. I guess it wasn't half, it was only a third, but still, third of his tower for 3 Elixir. Don't mind. I'm going to ignore that half gang over there because Duchess will solo it. And now that's basically his tower down. What happened, what went wrong for him? He defended with an Elixir Golem. Elixir Golem is a tank, and then when it dies, it gives you Elixir. Not them, it gives you Elixir. So that was not well played. Since it gives me Elixir, when he defended with it, he was stalling, but I was getting Elixir just from existing, but I was also getting Elixir from his E-Golem, so it was really... he was stalling, but he wasn't stalling in any way worth stalling. You never, ever, ever want to play your Mega Knight, not your Mega Knight, your your E-Golem on defense. My Duchess isn't going to be all that helpful here because she's already out of ammo. I'm going to Bats, and then I'm going to Prince like this because I'm expecting him to play a Wizard, and I want to have my Prince to stop his Wizard from splashing on my Bats. That's okay by me. I'm going to do something funny and Mega Knight the river here. So now I've got 2 Mega Knights down, so it's really Jover for this man. I'm going to snowball this Witch forwards so that it gets targeted by my stuff sooner. Get a second Prince down. This is so over. I've got 2 Mega Knights and 2 Princes on his tower. His Mega Knight's practically going to die, so I'm just going to immediately set up another push because he spent 7 and it died. That Firecracker, he's defending with a Elixir Golem again. He has no idea what he did wrong. I'm going to Dark Orb like this so that it activates my King Tower. And then I will gang defend his E-Golem, and then Prince, because I might as well just keep spamming. Also, the Prince would have one-tapped the Wizard there. That was not well played. You just played poorly. I played meh at best. That's 3 games down. We got 10 gems, 2 more trade tokens. Purple ones are epics, gray ones are commons, white ones are legendaries, and orange ones are rares. I'm sure you could get that by the color scheme. I'll barrel here. I don't have to wait because basically I'm the one that gets to do the Casino Royale-ing. They're the one that has to put up with it. I'm gonna Arrows snowball this Marcher to get it off the map so that I can Bats on his Valkyrie. And then I will Gob Gang high here. The Gob Gang will not pull the mini P.E.K.K.A. until the Valk is already dead, so the Valk won't insta-kill my gang. And then I'll barrel with this gang just because he arrows on offense and now he doesn't have a spell for my stuff. If I play a Prince on this, I'm going to be down a lot of Elixir, but Prince is overpowered. So I'm just going to slap a Prince on it, and he's going to take a negative trade on defense now. What you going to play? Hog Rider. I'm going to Dark Goblin into that. You really don't like to play a Hog Rider on defense. I mean, it hardly stalled my Prince at all, and it was a whole 4 Elixir. So yeah, that's tower down. Did I play well? No. But it's tower down. I didn't play my Mega Knight at all this game so far. He's got... Why am I counting his cards? I'm not going to count his cards. I'm just going to play stuff. I'm going to Mega Knight. Oh, he's got P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A. is a very good counter to Mega Knight because she's so tanky so the Mega Knight can't break through her, and she hits really hard so she can cut through the Mega Knight's health. Except they're in opposite lanes, so his P.E.K.K.A. isn't actually going to go towards countering my Mega Knight. I can Bats. The Bats will full counter his P.E.K.K.A. I'm going to Skelly Barrel because I don't want him to play anything to counter my Bats. Yucky, he killed my Bats. That's going to get quite a bit of damage on my tower, the P.E.K.K.A., but I'm expecting quite a bit more because, you know, I'm playing a no-skill OP deck, so it should work out pretty nicely for me. Oh, he arrows, but he took... So, keep in mind, I played Mega Knight, he played P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A. counters Mega Knight, and in return for that counter interaction, he took 2/3 of his tower. I know that he has P.E.K.K.A. now, so I'm not going to Mega Knight until he P.E.K.K.A.s. I can't play absolutely 0 brain cells. But I will just absolutely spam this lane as hard as I can now that he is P.E.K.K.A.'d in the wrong lane. Oh noes. He has an evil Valkyrie. Whatever will I do? I can snowball this. I arrows because it hit everything, and it also hit the Marcher. I'm going to Prince this because the Prince will kill the Valk and then move on to the Hog. I will gang this because the gang will stall the mini P.E.K.K.A. for a while, and he missed his arrows. And then that one Spear Goblin pulled the P.E.K.K.A. Jeez. Okay. Well, yeah. He got destroyed despite having a good counter to my deck. I can just snowball this Hog Rider. That's enough defense for me. The Duchess will finish it off, and I would have taken his tower in a moment anyway. So you see now, all that thinking that I was doing earlier, I don't have to do that anymore now that I'm playing an overpowered deck. I can just slap stuff down and watch it work. This is the gameplay that they want for the game. They don't want us to think, they don't want us to, like, you know, have a competitive side. They kind of just want, like, you know, slap it down and watch it work. So, let's see what he's going to play. The Big Bandit. She hits like a truck. She's got a lot... Well, she doesn't hit like a truck. She hits like a small car. She has a lot of health, though. She's easily stalled by swarms. Mega Knight's gonna smack her. He logged. You know what that means? Everything at the river, right now. Snowball kills this Spear Gobs. Oh, it looks like he's playing Ultra Fast Bandit Cycle. That's not going to work for you because I'm slightly competent. So these Ultra Fast Cycle decks, they only work against people who are bad at the game. And, you know, I am not bad at the game, if I do say myself. But, yeah. So I'm expecting that he's going to get practically no damage for the rest of this game. He's got Double, Spirit, Skellies, Bats, Spear Gobs, Bandit. Big Bandit. Oh, I thought that wasn't going to pull. Okay, that's my fault. I shouldn't have played that. Oopsies. I'm going to gang the back. He's not going to do anything about it. Oh, he's going to log it. I'm going to Prince this. I feel like it. I probably should have ignored those since my Duchess is going to do funny Duchess things. Bandit will tank the first hit because bandits are invincible during the dash, so they're very good at tanking Mega Knight hits. Not Mega Knight hits, they're very good at tanking Prince dashes. I'm going to Mega Knight this. I would have preferred to Mega Knight on his drill because Mega Knight's a very good drill counter, but I had to Mega Knight the Bandit because the Bandit would have been painful otherwise. I'm going to Skelly Barrel in front now because the Skelly Barrel will tank for my Mega Knight. It basically adds a couple extra HP to my Mega Knight, so the tower is distracted on the barrel, and the barrel was going to pop anyway, frankly, so it's not like I'm losing anything by playing the barrel in front. And there's tower down, just like that. What did he do wrong? Not playing Evo Mega Knight. Also not playing good. He is making mistakes, I'm just not commenting on them because, like, you know, that's no fun. I'm just going to set up another push because I wanna. Oh, a log. Neat. Mega Knight. Mega Lord! Oh! Yeah. It's not an Evo Mega Knight, so it's not gonna like... Oh, maybe, never mind, maybe it might full take his tower, that's fun. Oh! The Evo Cannon really bailed him out there. Evo Cannon is a crazy good card, he just hasn't been playing his cannon enough. A gang split, the split gang will actually mostly counter his drill, but I will Prince to tank the one hit, because I don't feel like letting him have any damage. I'm going to Mega Knight. I'm going to try and wait. Nope, never mind. I'm going to Mega Knight on the Boss Bandit. Boss Bandit, 6 Elixir. Mega Knight annihilates it. Bop. Bop. Okay. Yeah, that's not going to work. And then I'm going to gang this to tank for the drill. Drill is kind of like a delayed Goblin Barrel. It's 4 Elixir, it spawns a building. The building spawns Stab Goblins over time. Since it spawns Stab Goblins over time, you need to save your log until after it's close to dead, and the log will full kill it. So unlike a Goblin Barrel, you can't log it immediately. This was actually really fast, so I'm just gonna keep playing. I'm gonna go to 10 wins because, I don't know, easy games. This guy's beaten a grand challenge, so he's definitely no slouch, so I'm gonna focus up a little bit here. So, what are you playing? I'm gonna cycle Bats, because it's better to cycle the Evos first. I would like to play my Mega Knight, but Mega Knight is not a safe play, and since I know this guy's half competent, I'm gonna split gang instead. He has to respond to the gang now. I would like to Prince his Ghost, but I don't have Prince in hand, so I'm just gonna do this. Dark Gob. I'm gonna eat a little bit of damage here. Don't really care though. Oh, he's playing a Bandit Bridge Spam deck. Fun. He took almost all of that damage back on defense, so... And he took a bunch of damage in his other lane. Basically, what I have to do as the person who's not playing the overpowered deck, all I have to do is just wait for him to make a mistake, because he will. I mean, in some circumstances, you'll go against an actually competent player who won't make mistakes, but nobody is good at this game. Like, I can practically, for all practicality, I can say nobody is good at this game, because the amount are so few and far between that they are not watching this video, and I will not be playing against them. So, I don't really want to waste my Evo Mega Knight, because Evo Mega Knight's such a good defensive card that I want to wait for him to go on offense first. I'll barrel here. Got no reason not to. I didn't even see what cards he's playing. I don't really care what cards he's playing. I play the same way anyway. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna arrows that. That won't full kill, but it'll kill it enough that I can ignore it. I'll split gang. I won't split gang. I will gang this. Because the Duchess will... Oh, wow, that 2-shot my gang. I was hoping that would 3-shot my gang, but... Okay. I decided to Prince. This is an overpowered card. I'm going to Mega Knight in front. In fact, I'm going to play the whole kitchen sink here. So the Mega Knight will jump, and then the Bandit will jump on the Mega Knight. The Bandit will dash on the Mega Knight, and then since the Bandit dashes on the Mega Knight, the Prince won't waste his dash. And then this is actually not looking all that great for me right now because the Bandit survived. I'm going to save up for a Mega Knight here. Bah. I'm down a bit of elixir right now. We'll see how it goes. Bad Skilly Barrel. Even though I'm down elixir, I can still just spam whenever I want. So I will spam whenever I want, and what I want is now. The Mega Knight jumps on this ghost. That's nice for me. I can ignore that. I can't ignore that ghost. I will snowball to knock back his Ram here because Evil Ram is a pretty dangerous card. I really need to get a. Oh wait, actually I might lose this. I don't know what happened to all my stuff. Oh, the Marcher killed it. Okay. I see that Boss Bandit is a more overpowered card than the cards that I have, so I'm actually going to swap out my deck now that I have beaten the low levels. So what should I... The obvious choice is to swap out Prince for Boss Bandit. I'm going to take a look at what he's playing. So he's playing a Bridge Spam deck, but that's too high skill for me. I want to play a Set It Up and Watch It Work deck. What is a Set It Up and Watch It Work deck that needs a 3 elixir spam card? A 6 elixir spam card. I feel like I should be taking out Prince. I guess I'll take out Prince. I'm not a huge fan of taking out Prince because Boss Bandit is just better, you know? But Boss Bandit is just better, you know? So, yeah, we'll see how this works. Boss Bandit, she's a bandit, double the elixir, way more health, has an ability, she can dash backwards and then dash forwards again. Since she's overpowered, I should be playing her as much as I can. Same kind of reasoning as Prince. He split his guards. I'm going to ignore the 2 to the one side because Duchess will do Duchess things. Yep, just like that. And the Bandit will annihilate his cannon card. That's a 5 elixir card that just got annihilated right there. I'm not going to use my Bandit ability because the Bandit ability is very situational, to be honest. That's a great Mega Knight. Just slap it. To be honest, if I was playing better, I would have won that last game easily. I'm sobered up now from the high of, you know, playing terribly and winning anyway. Okay. That certainly is a play that you're allowed to make, even though it will cost you half your tower. I'll Bandit this. So, he's gonna defend it. I'm probably gonna ability here because I know he's low elixir. Never mind, I won't. Guards, they hit hard, so, wait, is that actually gonna connect to his tower? That was gonna connect to his tower, that's crazy. Ghost, I remember last time I tried to surround the Ghost, it 2-tapped my Gob Gang, so I'm just gonna eat tower damage here and then gang to the side. He had to spend 3 elixir, so I'm gonna spam him because I know that he's down elixir. He doesn't have elixir to counter both the barrel and the Gob, so he has to choose only one of them. Snowball. I'm gonna have to eat a bit of pig damage here. Okay. That's gonna hurt, but won't be the worst thing in the world. Because Boss Bandit will save me. I will play my overpowered card and it will work. Yippee. I played my overpowered cards and it worked.
You want to win a crown for real?
Okay. I spent 1 elixir, he spent 3. Don't mind. Mega Knight. Bop it. Twist it. The bat should mostly kill his cannon cart. Okay. I don't know why he decided to Mother Witch that. I mean, he does get Mother Witch pigs, but what good did that do him? It was a 3 for 4. I'm gonna gang this to try and get my Boss Bandit to win the interaction. Mega Knight 2. Bandit dash back. Evo Ice Spirit really carried him on defense there. I can Bandit ability again, so I will. It won't get targeted by the tower for a moment there. It looks like he doesn't have enough time to take my tower anyway. So I can just gang. I can Evo Bats. He has to arrows this, but he doesn't have elixir for arrows, so his whole push is dead already. Okay, game over. Now that I know that I have to play like half decently, I'll go back to playing like a normal human being, which is so sad. But yeah, this should be still a very easy deck to play, just not quite as, I don't know, immensely overpowered as the last version that I was playing. It's more overpowered, but it's less easy. I don't know how to describe that. He's got barbs, and he split barbs first play, which is an extremely strange play. Baby drag barbs. So this guy is probably a nobody who doesn't know how to play the game. So, yeah. I'm gonna gang this because I want to kill the baby drag a little bit faster. Yeah. That doesn't walk for. Okay, I missed my arrows. That's on me. I was greedy. I should have just waited for the firecracker to stand still. I'm pretty sure this will full counter. I'm gonna snowball it. Whoa. Okay. Please don't hit my dark gob. Oh, good. Didn't. So that hits my dark gob. Okay. I have to bats this. He was hovering his arrows. Dang. Okay. I think he might be a good player who's playing. That gets. Okay. I should have ganged there. It would have saved me one tower hit. I think that he's a good player playing a random deck, so I can't just instant win on this guy. I shouldn't be completely disrespecting everyone I play against, so I guess this is my fault. We'll see how it goes. So I don't exactly have to change how I'm playing in order to win this. I just have to play my cards better. I do have to change how I'm playing. So, like, how do I describe this? I'm going to play better cards instead of playing my cards better. And I'm not going to make obvious mistakes like missing an arrows. Oh, that's a bats. He has to arrows it. Or instead of arrows, he can fireball. I know now that he has balloon arrows, so I'm not a fan of ganging this, but I don't want to take a bunch of damage. He decided to arrows that anyway, so he can't play his balloon anymore because, yeah. Dark Gob does Dark Gob. I'm gonna just tank for this baby drag. I haven't been playing my boss bandit this whole game. I probably should have been. If I was playing my boss bandit this whole game, it probably would have been working out better for me. I'm gonna wait for her to dash and then ability instantly so that it dashes again. Wait for it to get hit, and then ability again, and just like that, the thing died on his side of the map, and it almost charged on his tower too. He can balloon here, but I think he's trying to set up a tower tree. So he's trying to ignore that and then take my tower in return. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play something out front of this so that if he wants to arrows, he has to arrows immediately. Or he can arrows on defense and not break through. Bye by me. I'm going to bandit the other lane because bandit is overpowered, so she's going to get good value. I will dash backwards so I can get another dash on the tower. He has to play something on that. Yeah, okay. I actually don't know if that will... Oh, never mind. Even with the Skarmy, it full took his tower. That's insane. That's gross. It is gross, but I'm winning. It's fine. It's fine. So we need 3 more wins to get to 10. So yeah. Let's see. I don't think I want to change anything in my deck. It's working out fine. All I have to do is just remember to play my overpowered card and it'll work. Ah, a fellow Duchess user. Skelly Barrel. Don't care. The Duchess will actually stop the Skelly Barrel before it even reaches his tower. So I think that might full counter. Yeah, it does. Oh, 1 damage. I mean, one Skelly hit of damage. I'm going to Boss Bandit because the Boss Bandit will tank the Dark Prince charge pretty nicely. He might Minor to pull my Boss Bandit backwards, so I'm ready with a timed thing. I'm ready with a Gob gang, just in case. So what I need to do here is, I'm going to have to sack a bit of damage, because I need to Mega Knight on that Sparky. Never mind, Duchess is going to absolutely annihilate that Gob Giant, so it doesn't really matter. I don't love to tank a Sparky hit on my Mega Knight, but it only did 1/3 of my Mega Knight, and I mean, I'm still alive. The Mega Knight's splashing both E-barbs, which is nice for me. Since he's zapped, he can't break through on offense anymore. I don't know what that heal spirit is. It's not even going to heal his stuff. I'm down a little bit of damage. Sparky isn't the greatest matchup for me because I have no Sparky resets. Like, I don't have Zap. I don't have any cheap things that I'm willing to allow the Sparky to kill. So pretty much when he Sparkies, I just have to all-in him opposite lane. So I'm gonna Boss Bandit again because that's a solid trade for me. She walks so fast. Honestly, I wish she walked slower. How am I gonna go about this? How am I gonna go about this? I'm gonna Bats the back. Oh, that didn't get down in time. That's really bad for me. I really wanted that dash to stop the bandit from getting hit. Okay. So I'm gonna play my Mega Knight like this, and then gang like this, so that only the spark. Oh, never mind. Everything got hit. I'm gonna arrows this, and then I have to eat a Sparky shot on my tower. Yeah, that sucks. Cool. He E-Wiz that. Why did he E-Wiz that? He didn't have to. I was expecting him to not E-Wiz, so I would have been able to get through there. I'm gonna ignore this Dark Prince. His cycle has changed. Now I'm going to try and tower trade him, because you see my tower is down to under half, and his tower is above half. So if I take his whole tower here, then it's a good trade for me. Yeah, he's committing to the tower trade, so I'm going to trade his. So I'm going to take his tower now. Oh, he's trying to defend. This is bad. This might be my second loss. Damn it. He wouldn't have defended if the game went on for like 5 seconds longer, but that's my fault. I should have been playing Zap instead of Evil Bats. Okay, so, if I had Zap, I would have been able to defend his Sparkies much better, but that means I have to give up Evo Bats, which is tough. Let me think about this again. So, what decks are these people playing? I'm tempted, honestly, to just go back to my original deck. By the way, I'm taking off Duchess. Even though Duchess is overpowered, it kind of lost me that last game because it's really bad against long, extended pushes. Oh, this guy's playing Chef, which means that he's either very bad or he's playing a no-skill deck. So we'll see how it goes. E-Wiz strikes me as a bad player instead of a good player on a no-skill deck. Mega Knight to stop his bandit. He can dash backwards if he feels like it, but it's not going to do much for him. Because every time he dashes backwards, my Mega Knight jumps. He's spending 1 elixir to dash, but he's also spending 1 elixir to give me a jump. I do have to respond to this. I wouldn't have had to respond to it if his Chef didn't... Chef. Right, Chef. What does it do? It has a bar above the crown, the king tower. When the bar goes off, what happens is it will... When the bar goes off, it will level up one of its troops. You have to respond to that. That was 1/3 of his tower. Boss Bandit on that little health did 1/3 of his tower, just like that. That's fun. Mega Knight. He's playing a similarly no-skill deck to mine. My Evo Mega Knight will smack his normal Mega Knight around. Mega Knight! I'm gonna Bats this. Bats will help my Mega Knight win harder. I'm gonna ignore that E-Wiz, just all in him in the opposite lane, because E-Wiz doesn't do all that great tower damage. So even though he did, like, get E-Wiz damage on my tower, it's very over for him now. Because I'm taking his whole tower. Now I'm gonna dash backwards so I can get all these extra dashes. Oh, never mind, the Lumberjack is doing Lumberjack, so please get another dash. Oh, never mind, she got 1 shot. Okay. So yeah, I stacked 1/3 of my tower to take his whole tower. It was a +1 trade for me. You done? Did you finish playing? Can you be done playing? Nope, you're not done playing. Mega Knight, Bats. This time his E-Wiz actually helps him out, so... I'm going to gang here. I was hoping that the gang would have gotten down in time to stop his Mega Knight from jumping on my tower, but I didn't have elixir for it. He's not back to his Mega Knight yet, so Yeah, he has to waste his Evo Lumberjack on defense. Evo Lumberjack, it spawns a Ghost Lumberjack, and it will stay alive as long as it stays in the range of the puddle. Evo Zap will stun his stuff for a little while. I'll gang here. I want to distract the Prince for as long as possible, because the Prince will kind of kill my Mega Knight. Now it's over. The Ewiz damage is split up, so it's not even targeting my Mega Knight fully. I believe we're 2 games off of 10 now, maybe 1. I can't remember. I have not been braining. My brain is not braining. I'm thinking that we might actually want to swap decks. I know that this point of this was to play easy, but it's not working so well. I'm thinking of Sparky. Because you remember that guy who was playing Sparky. Sparky is not all that difficult to play. So I'm going to swap to Sparky. If you guys want to follow, go ahead. If you don't, then just keep on going with that Mega Knight deck. Sparky is also easy to play. You want to have your Evo Zap, because Evo Zap is crazy good. I'm thinking of putting in the Boss Bandit, because Boss Bandit's overpowered, so like she'll do Boss Bandit things. So yeah, I think I'm going to actually stick like that, and then I can swap out these cards. It's extremely heavy right now, so I need cheap stuff. Like minions, like, I need another anti-air. There's an anti-air that translates well to offense. Ewiz. What's another card that works well in Sparky? Mini P.E.K.K.A. No, Dark Prince. I need some sort of extra splash, because I got too many single targeters. So yeah, this is a solid Sparky deck. We'll see how it goes. I might be completely wrong in placing Boss Bandit in Sparky. Maybe she just has no place in Sparky and I'm going to lose this game, but we'll see. Stab. I want to play my Zap just because I want to cycle to my Evo Breakers, but Zap for the zapping... I want to cycle my Zap so I can get to my Evo Zap, but also zapping Breakers is a nice trade for me because 2 for 2 and his Breakers don't connect. Ooh, I don't like to see that, so I'm going to Boss Bandit low here. That'll dash on one of the pigs. Hopefully both. Okay, good. And then it'll also dash on the Mother Witch and 1-tap it, which is insane. You still have to play something on that. Oh, I shouldn't have ability. I thought that he was gonna play his Skelly King next to the tower, so what I could do is I would ability to get it away from the Skelly King and dash back onto it. I played my God Giant there. I didn't have enough elixir to counter both lanes, so I decided to counter. Well, I didn't have enough elixir to play one counter in both lanes, so I played one counter to counter both lanes. I had to ignore those. I'm down enough elixir that I can't afford to play something. Plus, he ignored my God Giant, so I'm actually up damage on both lanes. Not on both lanes. I'm gonna E-Wiz this again. Don't mind. It worked out last time. I E-Wizzed his Spear Gobs. This time I'll Dark Prince. I should have Boss Banded it. That's my fault. I should have Boss Banded because his best counter to my Boss Bandit is his gang. He just wasted that, so he should be hurting in his cycle. By the way, you've noticed I haven't been playing my Sparky. Sparky, well, to be honest, I don't know why I haven't been playing my Sparky. I should have been setting up my Sparky. It just never seemed like a good time to. There was always something on the map, and there was never something on the map that I could counter well with Sparky. That's an arrows. I don't want it to full kill my Boss Bandit. Bop. She counters that enough that I don't need to respond to it. Now is a good time to play my Sparky because I'm up a little bit of elixir, and on top of being up a little bit of elixir, I don't have to respond to his Lumberjack. I kind of have to E-Wiz those. Those are Evo Breakers. Evo Breakers hit hard. Big Gob. Boss Bandit low, so it'll dash on whatever he plays to defend with. I'll Evo Zap this. Bop. Bop. And now he's just dead. He's just dead. All gone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. All gone. He has nothing good to counter Sparky in his deck. Like, what in his deck is a good distraction for Sparky? Nothing. So, yeah, he got 3 crown the instant I played my first Sparky push. Another thing about Beatdown, actually, is that you don't really want to be... you do want to be going in single time, but it's also good to not go in single time sometimes, because what happens is you want to have your Evos in cycle, because your Evos make your push so much better. I don't know what I want to play here. I don't want to play my arrows. Okay, I'm gonna Dark Prince. I still don't know what he's playing. Split Skarmy tells me that this guy's bad, and Skarmy Tesla tells me this guy's even worse, so I'm going to just Sparky the back and set up a kill push. That's kind of how Sparky is played, to be honest. You just, whenever you feel like it, set up a Sparky and kill him. That's 6 for 6, so I'm just going to start going opposite lane. Like, I don't care. He has to ignore that now, because if he spends anything else on my Sparky, then he's going to be down Elixir. I can zap this. It looks like we're tower trading. It's fine by me. I can't counter his big skelly giant without losing my tower. So, yeah. I'm up a bit of damage on his king tower, which is actually useful for me because Sparky likes to go straight for the king tower. Sparky is the ultimate 3-crown racer. Like, you cannot win a 3-crown race against a Sparky because it just hits so hard. So, yeah, it's looking... I'm in an okay spot right now. I'm up 1,400 damage on one tower and 200 on the other. So, net, I'm really just up 200 damage. That's why I didn't want arrows, by the way. Even though it doesn't look like he's playing log bait... Whoa, this is a Sparky mirror match. God Barrel Horde, Clone, Sparky, Giant, Skelly. This guy is playing Sparky Clone. That is insane. I'm actually gonna let my Sparky die. I had nothing else I could do. This is actually a great matchup for me because I've got Dark Prince Shield to tank the Sparky Blast, E-Wiz to reset the Sparky. Oh, jeez, trying to make me lose. Okay, I have two things to reset the Sparky, and I have a shield that can tank the Sparky's Blast. I'm gonna Gob Giant right here. I'm expecting a Skarmy. Show me a Skarmy. That's not a Skarmy. Okay. I'm gonna minions this. I want to kill that Giant Skelly before it crosses. I can arrows to full kill his stuff. I don't mind arrowsing now. Even though he has barrel, I'll just E-Wiz his barrel and eat a little bit of damage. I would rather have arrows for his horde than arrows for his barrel. Okay, if you insist. I'm going to Evo Zap his barrel because Evo Zap hits twice, so it will basically full counter. I'm gonna have my bandit dash back so that some of the Skarmy goes to the Dark Prince, and when some of the Skarmy goes to the Dark Prince, the boss bandit won't like get full killed. And then she's gonna dash straight to the tower, and then that's tower down, and then she's gonna dash to the king because she dashes everywhere. Yeah, that's pretty nice. So that's the 10th win. Honestly, I feel like I could record for longer, but this has probably been a long video now, so I'll end it here. So yeah, if I was to magically lose the next 3 games in a row, it's still technically worth it to spend 500 gems on this, because this big chest is really good. But, I don't know. I would prefer to wait as long as I can. These are all very useful. Personally, I've never bought one of these 500 gems things for less than 14 wins, because 14 wins, I mean, it's a nice chest, but it's not the end-all be-all. So, yeah. See you guys.